But as the first notes of the holiday classic echoed through the hall, the audience realized they weren't just looking at a different man. They were witnessing a medical and professional mystery. For years, the image of Jonathan Antoine was frozen in time. A shy, 17-year-old boy in a fleece jacket, hiding behind his long hair and a wall of insecurity. However, the figure that emerged on the American stage this season has sent shockwaves through social media, sparking a frenzy of speculation regarding his radical physical evolution. Over the last few years, Jonathan has undergone a transformation so profound that some fans didn't even recognize him. It isn't just about the weight loss, which is significant, but the aura of newfound confidence that he carries. The news cycle has been flooded with questions. How did he do it? And more importantly, why now? Some insiders suggest this was a calculated move to rebrand for the American market, while others point to a more personal, grueling journey of self-discipline that nearly pushed him to the brink. The physical change has brought with it a shift in his vocal resonance, a phenomenon that has vocal coaches and critics debating intensely. In the world of opera, a singer's instrument is their entire body, and changing that body can be a dangerous gamble. There were whispers behind the scenes that his team was terrified he would lose the thunder in his voice. Yet, as he stood before the American public, the power was not only preserved, it was amplified. This wasn't just a man singing Christmas carols. This was a man shedding his old skin in front of the world. The nervous kid from the British tabloids has been replaced by a sleek, commanding presence that looks more like a Hollywood leading man than a reality show contestant. But this transformation wasn't just about aesthetics. It was a shield against the intense pressure that almost forced him into early retirement. And while the world stares at the new Jonathan, a much darker story is beginning to surface about what happened when the cameras stopped rolling years ago. While the applause in America was deafening, it also served as a painful reminder of the one person missing from his side, and the real reason that bridge may be burned forever. You cannot tell the story of Jonathan Antoine's holiday triumph without addressing the elephant in the room, his former partner, Charlotte Jaconelli. When they first took the world by storm, they were an inseparable duo, a modern-day fairy tale of friendship and harmony. But then came the split that broke the hearts of millions. For years, the official narrative was creative differences, a standard industry term used to sweep tension under the rug. However, investigative fans and industry insiders have long suspected a more charged reason for their permanent separation. Despite constant pressure from promoters to reunite for a lucrative anniversary tour, Jonathan has remained remarkably silent, choosing a path of total independence. This silence has fueled rumors of a deep-seated falling out that goes beyond just music. Was there a betrayal involved, or did the pressure of the spotlight create a rift that no amount of money could heal? This recent American performance has reignited the fire of this controversy. Critics have noted that Jonathan's solo stage presence is now so dominant that there is simply no room for a second lead. Some suggest that the loyal boy who once refused to leave Charlotte's side has finally decided to put his own legacy first, a move that some call bold and others call cold. The tension is palpable in every interview where her name is mentioned. He is polite, but the wall is high. There are whispers that legal hurdles and non-disclosure agreements might be the only thing keeping the full story from the tabloids. This isn't just a professional separation. It's a total identity shift. By conquering America alone, Jonathan has effectively erased the duo label that defined his early career. But as he reaches these new heights of fame, the ghosts of his past are starting to catch up, leading to a recent health scare speculation that has his inner circle on high alert. But behind the golden notes and the standing ovations lies a much more fragile reality, one that nearly saw him offed from the industry entirely due to a mental collapse. The most shocking part of Jonathan's recent rise isn't his voice. It's the fact that he's still here at all. Reports have surfaced detailing the extreme mental health challenges Jonathan has faced, which he often refers to as his darkest days. For a long time, the singer struggled with a severe form of residency and panic that made the simple act of stepping onto a stage feel like a death sentence. There were moments during his rise to fame where the pressure of the British press was so intense that he reportedly considered walking away from everything. This wasn't just stage fright, it was a total systemic shutdown. In the months leading up to his American Christmas debut, there were rumors that his team was on edge, worried that the high-stakes environment of a U.S. tour would trigger a relapse. The industry is a brutal place for someone with a sensitive soul, and Jonathan's vulnerability has often been his greatest strength and his most dangerous weakness. In this recent performance, those who know his history could see the signs of this battle in his eyes. Every high note seemed like a middle finger to the anxiety that once paralyzed him. He has been vocal about his journey with therapy and mental health maintenance, but the speculation remains. Can he handle the Vegas-level fame that is now being offered to him? The accusations surfaced in the past that the industry didn't protect him when he was a teenager, leaving him to navigate the sharks of show business alone. Now, as an adult, he is taking control, but the scars are visible. Fans have noted that he often keeps a protective circle around him, rarely engaging in the typical Hollywood party scene. This lone wolf mentality is a survival tactic. He isn't just singing for the audience, he's singing to keep the darkness at bay. And just when it seemed he had found his peace, a new controversy has emerged regarding his contractual ties and a potential legal battle that could ground his soaring career before the new year even begins. Yet, even as he stands on the verge of becoming the biggest tenor in the world, a new legal storm is brewing that could see his American dream turned into a nightmare of red tape. The success of his Christmas performance has put Jonathan in a position of immense power, but with that power comes a target on his back. Sources close to the production have hinted that major U.S. labels are currently in a bidding war to sign him, but there is a catch. Rumors of shady, past contracts from his early days in the UK are reportedly resurfacing, threatening to complicate his ability to work freely in the States. There is talk of unresolved disputes that could lead to a massive legal exposure, if not handled quietly. Despite this, the momentum is unstoppable. The American public has fallen in love with his unlikely hero story, seeing him as a beacon of hope and authentic talent in an era of auto-tune and manufactured stars. His Christmas set wasn't just a concert. It was a proof of concept for a global takeover that could see him eclipsing the records set by legends like B. Kelly. The question now isn't whether Jonathan Antoine has the talent, it's whether he has the armor to survive the next level of fame. The rumors of a permanent relocation to a multi-million-dollar estate in the U.S. are growing louder, and the speculation about a major film soundtrack deal is circulating in the halls of Hollywood. He has gone from a rejected kid on a talent show to a man who holds the keys to a multi-million-dollar vocal empire. This Christmas, he didn't just move America, he conquered it. But in the high-stakes world of international stardom, the fall can be just as fast as the rise. As he looks toward a massive year in 2026, the world is watching to see if he will finally speak the hidden truth about his journey, or if he will let the music do the talking. One thing is certain: the kid from Essex is gone, and in his place stands a titan who is just getting started. The holiday season may be over, but for Jonathan Antoine, the revelation of his true potential